This is the Winees M3 Plus Spotlight camera. We'll take a look and see what's in the box. Then we'll set up the app and I'll show you some footage that I've captured. This is a camera that you can mount indoor or outdoor. In the top middle you'll see the lens. To the left is a light sensor. On the side here you've got the speaker. On the back you've got a QR code which you'll scan, as well as a 1/4 inch threaded hole. Below the camera is an LED indicator. You can see the spotlight at the bottom and the microphone's on the top right. You plug your power lead into this micro USB port, so you keep this camera plugged into the mains. And here you can see how the camera can be tilted backwards or forwards and lifted up or down. And once you move it, it will hold that position. So it's good there's no tightening or loosening needed. You can also mount this camera upside down, and in the settings you can rotate the image. And here you can see how the camera can pivot on the bracket that it's already screwed to. Underneath the camera you'll see this rubber cover which you can pull out the way, which allows you to see the reset button and add a micro USB card. Also in the box we got the 3-meter power lead. This is USB to micro USB. It comes with a 3-pin mains power to USB. This camera doesn't have a battery in it, so you will need to keep this powered onto the mains at all times. You've got an adhesive strip, wall plug and screw, pin for the reset button. Now let's take a look at the quick start guide that comes with it. Pause and read any sections if you need to. With this camera you can add in up to 128GB micro SD card, which you'll insert here. This will save all of your footage, or you have the option to use the cloud. Now we're going to connect up the power lead, plug this in and look to install the app. You can scan the QR code that's on the box or search AI dot and then download. We'll go through this step by step. First we're going to click on create an account, then you're going to choose a country, then you're going to add in your email address and create a password. Click create an account. Once you've done that, go to your email address, you'll receive an email from them and click complete registration. Now I'm going to go back to the app and click on sign in. Now you're going to put your email address in and the password. Read and press next for all these sections. This will be information on how to use the app. Now we're going to click on add device. I'm going to click on surveillance. Then I'll click on go settings to allow permission to use the camera, so I can scan this QR code on the back of the camera. Once the app scans this QR code, for most of these I'm just pressing allow. Check your camera has a green flashing light. The app will use the Wi-Fi that your phone's connected to, or you can manually type in the Wi-Fi router that you want to connect to and put in the password. The QR code on your phone you're going to keep from 5 to 7 inches away from the camera. Wait for the beep.
Scanning successful. Wi-Fi is connecting.
Then I'm going to click on allow and then done. Here you can press skip in the top right corner, or select how you're going to mount it and it will show you a couple of tips and an install guide. Here you're just going to read through and keep pressing next, or skip in the top right corner. Once you get to this blue home page you can click on the image and then it will allow you to see what the camera can see. Now we're all set up and connected to the router. You can access this camera remotely from anywhere. Now let's check out some of the footage and go through a few of the features. This camera has infrared, allowing you to see at night in black and white. When the spotlight comes on, you'll be able to see the image in colour. The spotlight can be a good deterrent, but also allow you to see the colours of what someone's wearing, or a vehicle, or a pet, etc. On the footage you can see the date and time in the bottom left corner. It has a 4 megapixel camera, which has 2K resolution. It has human detection and pet detection. On the active zone, it allows you to pick an area for the motion detection to go off. And you have the option for continuous recording, or just record the clips when the motion detection is set off by detecting movement. And the bracket gives you plenty of options for different positions you can put this camera in, which is done very easily by hand with no tightening or loosening needed. Once the camera detects movement and records a little clip, you will receive an alert on your phone as soon as the movement is detected. You can then click on that and view the camera straight away. Looking at the camera on the app, if you click on snap, it will take a photo of what you can see on the camera, which will save into the album section. You can tap on record, which will record whatever you can see on the camera. Tap again to stop, that will save into the album section, one under video and one under photo. You can hear any sound from the camera, but you can also speak out the camera to have a two-way conversation. You're just going to tap on the speak button and then it will allow you to speak. Hello?
Hello?
And press the speak again to stop, and the icon will go from red to white.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
On the image you can change from HD to SD. which is the picture quality, but I didn't notice much difference, if any at all. This will be the sound of the alarm, which can go off with the motion detection. Now if you tap on light, you'll see that the light comes on the camera, and tap again for the light to go off. Now if you tap on SD card, you can see how much storage you've used and how much you've got left. And here you've got event recording or continuous recording. If you scroll across to events, this will show you all your short clips that was recorded when the motion detection went off, which you can see the times and go through all the different dates. If you tap on it, you can view that image or even share that video clip. And you can also view the camera in full screen on your phone and tap the screen to have more options come up. Now in the top right corner of the screen you have the settings icon. Here you have more settings and can make more adjustments than what's on the home page. Here you can turn the indicator light on or off. Here's your night vision options. Here's your motion detection options. Active zone allows you to select what area of the image you want the motion detection to focus on. Here you can adjust the sensitivity, and here you can add in the sound detection. And here you have the light setting. Here's the audio setting. On the video setting you can rotate the screen if you mount the camera upside down. Here's your storage options. I'm using the micro SD card, but you can record to the cloud. Once the footage is saved to the cloud, you can access that even when the camera is turned off, or for example if the camera is stolen you can still view that footage. But with a micro SD card you need that camera to be powered on and within range of your Wi-Fi router for you to be able to see that footage. On the base of the bracket you can see a hole allowing you to mount this to a wall. Then you have the rubber cover to go over the top. This camera uses a 2.4G Wi-Fi connection. This camera also works with Alexa, and as it says, this camera can be used indoor or outdoor, in rain or shine. And here you can see me walking towards the camera, and you see there's no delay or no freezing in the footage as I walk up to the camera. If you do have any issues, move the camera closer to the Wi-Fi router and see if that eliminates the issue, or you can get a Wi-Fi extender which will increase your Wi-Fi range. Here you can see I can zoom in on the video and still see a clear image. Thanks for watching. I'll leave links and information in the description below. Subscribe and like. Welcome to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.